All right. Satnam. Yeah, yeah. People brought flowers. It's nice. I'm actually going to move them because I'm going to play the gong. I'm going to gong it up. I'm going to gong it up. Thank you. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, yeah. If I don't know if our Italian girl's going to be here today or not. She's out of town, right? So we can put some. We have a spot right here for somebody. Somebody wants to be abused. All right. Yeah. Waheguru, 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 waheguru. Okay. So I'm thinking. Oh. Well, bless you, G. Thank you. Very kind of you. All right. I feel like a cyborg. All right, how are we doing? What?
For me, the drive was good because I moved so very far away.
Where?
So the drive was good.
Where did you?
I moved to Casa Grande.
Oh, that's right.
I told you.
You did.
I moved to Casa Grande.
It is my.
And I haven't been back.
It's my birthday week. It's like
But the drive was good.
good,
So I'm grateful.
beautiful, beautiful. I'm grateful that you're here very much. Appreciate it. We're gonna vibe for peace. We're gonna get it rocking.
I wanted to say a personal happy birthday. Congratulations on all that you are. God, and you've done well. Thank you. Thank you.
You look great.
This is the only thing I have to wear. Everything is Omar the tent maker.
Yeah, and here you are. It's
My
beautiful.
Doritos are like
I know.
bags.
God, you look great.
I know, and the vitality is coming through in a spiritual level I never witnessed. Never.
Sweet,
Yeah?
sweet. Thank you for coming.
I'm glad to honor you as
All right. All right. Are we good?
We're good.
Okay, Satnam, everybody. There, you're kind of crunched in the back there. How are we doing? Where'd Thomas go? Is he in the back? Can you hear me in the back? Yeah, you guys are good? Oh yeah, there's Thomas. It's all good back there? All right. Satnam, everyone. It is a pleasure to be here. I mean, really a pleasure to be here. It really is. I think you were going to say something?
I was going to say something.
Go right ahead.
Okay, Satnam, welcome. So this is our annual day where we get to celebrate this lovely man's birthday, and he does not necessarily like to be so celebrated, but would rather celebrate for Peace Day.
Mm.
So, anyhow, I love to acknowledge you, even if you don't want it. He is just
I'll accept
one of the most wonderful people in my life. We're very, very honored to have him serving here in our community at such a high level. And we've also been blessed with Sangeet Kaur coming to join us today.
Yes.
Satnam.
My sister. Woo! Sangeet. If it was a sporting event, we'd go Sangeet, Sangeet. Woo, woo.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us today. In lieu of any birthday gifts for Savik Singh, his one request was that if you should feel like it, if you should feel compelled to make a contribution for Dharma's Education Fund.
Tell him who Dharma is.
Dharma is his beautiful, beautiful grandson, whom I've known since he was a little wee tot, and he used to sit up here and teach. When I was in teacher training, Savik would bring him in, and he would sit up here on the podium with them and sit and be perfectly still. It was quite remarkable.
He's 13 years old now. He's in his second year at Medipiti Academy in Amritsar, India. That's a residential school for 9 months. And it's a spiritual school. They do yoga and meditation every day. They go to the temple, the Golden Temple. It's incredibly structured. And in his words, Pepe, it's really, 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 really hard. I said, oh, well, you'll get better. He goes, no, Pepe, everything is hard. And yet he chose to go back, and I'm very proud of him. And we appreciate any assistance that you may have toward this undertaking.
So cash contributions or checks can be made out to the Seva Project. And if you need to pay by credit card, we have a PayPal account linked to, it's a nonprofit, so we can generate tax-deductible receipts for you. But additionally, to honor you for your birthday, no crystal bowl this year. We're going to have the Seva Project match any donations dollar for dollar to contribute to.
For Dharmas. Thank you. Waheguru.
Waheguru.
All right.
Thank you all for being here today. Lovely to see you all here.
Yes. Indeed. Satnam.
See you on the back end.
Yeah. See you on the other side.
On the flip side.
See you on the other side. You'll feel the peace just vibing from the room. It'll be awesome. Okay. Beautiful. So, welcome. It is, as always, a pleasure to be here. And we've been doing this prayer for peace now for about 12 years. And my actual birthday is 9/11. I was born in 1952, so this year I'll be 66 years old. And in 2001, when the terrorist attack happened in New York, the event occurred in New York, and on 9/11, shortly thereafter, we decided, because it was a tradition that I would have a birthday class. We used to have a giant potluck of 110 people, etc. when we were in downtown Phoenix, and we just like to tweak it so that it's really about everybody in this room adding their voice, adding their vibration, adding their intention. Now, intention doesn't do crap, excuse me, but intention doesn't do anything on this planet, It doesn't track here. We have this habit of causation, right? We impose from our mental body this causation. You know, that parking space that always shows up when you're the one driving down and it's so close, and of course they just did that for me. No, they didn't. That's just our mind doing this thing about, making cause. We're behind. We're reacting to what's happening. So intention doesn't really come into play all that strongly here. What it does do is, how do I feel about myself? How do I feel as a whole human being? And what is beyond the immediacy of being on planet Earth? There it has effect. That's where prayer has tremendous impact. Tremendous impact. So we have this group psyche. We have this, it's called chitta. And so all of our minds are all constantly, it's like this. We're going in, we're taking a little something, we're bringing it back home. And then we may apply a little bit of our personal causation, like, yeah, that's why this happened. On the good or the bad, right? And then we go back up. So what we're doing, every time we go up, we're just adding and replacing into this group chitta a vibrational frequency. And that's where intention and prayer really happens. That's where the effect is. So that as that pool of consciousness that everyone shares in becomes stronger and stronger and stronger toward the consciousness of unity and oneness, which is where peace lives, which is where love lives with no condition, no boundary. The stronger it gets when people, especially people who are suffering, go up into their prayer, and they go into their intention, your contribution is there for them. Yeah? So we've been doing this for a long time. And so that's the idea of this class, is that first we get together, we're going to do some stuff, we're going to get the magnetic field going, the heart center opening up, right? The heart center is the bridge. We have we have a lot more than 7, a lot more than 8 chakras. Chakra is just a wheel of energy, or where there's plexuses of nerves and energetic flow. But the main ones we all know, there's chakras, right? And if you don't know about chakras, go like that and say, what's a chakra? And the person next to you will explain it. Because, it's on sitcoms. It's got to be, shared knowledge, right? The 4th chakra, where we sit, the namesake of this center, this exceptional center, is the ANAHATA. And that's at the heart. And this yoga set is to operate and to vibrate and to stimulate each one of us as independent magnetic fields. Nobody matches you. So we get to create and concentrate right at our heart center this vibratory frequency that we can put our whole self behind and to vibrate for peace. That 4th center is the bridge. 1st, 2nd, 3rd chakra. 1st, 2nd, 3rd chakra. Root chakra, anus. 2nd chakra, sex organ. 3rd chakra, nabi chakra, fire center, navel point, dantian, call it what you like, is right there. And then, heart center. It's the bridge. What's it the bridge to? The voice, Vashadri chakra, where you create your world through your word. In the beginning was the Word was God, the Word, it's everywhere. The Word. And then there's the ajna, the 6th center, the projective receptive center of intuition and knowing. And then there's the crown. The crown, the 10th gate, or the 1,000-petal lotus, where that lotus catches all of this chitta. When we rise the energy, it inverts, and it's there. And then when Kundalini Mata Shakti comes up, she calls it down, and the energy goes, and the energy goes up. The bridge is at the heart. The bridge is at the heart. Every relationship, every situation that we find ourselves in, when we go to the Anahata chakra, when we go to the heart center, and we ask the question, what should I do? How should I respond? The answer is always there. The challenge is to do what it says. Right? Because the answer comes right away, and then our rational mind goes into, well, wait a minute. If I did that, this is it. And it runs. Why? Because we're attached to the chitta. The mind is there to serve the soul. So today we're going to open that 4th center and vibrate, both vocally and as a body. You are going to be lying on your back, and we are going to ask you to consciously vibrate for peace and for healing. And we're going to send it out with a gong. So that's what you're in for. If you don't like it, too bad. That's what we're going to do. I hope it's all right with you, and I hope that you can have a good experience. How many of you have never practiced Kundalini Yoga before? Please raise your hand. 1, 2. Are you being facetious? You're being facetious, right? I thought so. Mickey's a joker. He's a good guy. Yes. So a couple of you. Okay. Who are you sitting around who can teach you? Check and make sure make sure they know breath of fire, okay? Just check in with them. There's a specific breath that she can help you with. And if you have difficulty with it, anyone who's new, or if you've just done a few classes, if you struggle with breath of fire, just go slow. And if you can't go slow through your nose because that calls on this part of the brain, go through your mouth. Instead of just go, but go slow. It's like you're blowing a single candle out. And you want to drive it from the navi, from the navel point, okay? So that's the only thing that you're going to need to know. Again, thank all of you for being here. It is such an important thing in this time space that we vibrate our own orbit to be reflective of our presence. And you create your presence. How you respond, how you think, how you go beyond thinking, how you connect with your spirit, how you connect with that purity of the infinite manifesting itself in you, making you. Every cell replaces itself in a matter of days. It's always happening. Creation's always evolving. It's always showing up. We just forget to go, wow, thanks. Good job. So that's our job. Our job is to be present. And inside of our orbit, inside of that personal orbit, my psyche right here is vibrating peace and oneness. And I'm going to do it by coming to my heart center. I'm going to listen to my heart center. There's a reason they call it the Sacred Heart of Christ. You know, it could have been the Sacred Voice of Christ. We wouldn't know the difference, right? I mean, it could have been something. No, it couldn't be, because in the fact of how creation manifests itself as a human being, it had to be the heart. It's the bridge that takes you from those three lower sensations, that earthly, the beast, right? The animal. God, I love my animal. Don't you love your animal? Don't you gotta love your animal? If you don't love your animal, you cannot love your God. Without knowing the depth of the valley, you cannot gauge the height of the peak. You gotta love your animal as much as you love your God. You're divine. So we got this beast and we have this divine. And how do they meet? They meet at the heart. And how does she do that? How does the Mata Shakti, the power of the heart, do that? Through knowing. Through knowing. That's the feminine aspect of every human being. And if you haven't read it, there's a great book. It's called Woman Heart. She's the author. An amazing book. How many of you read it? Raise your hand. Several, right? It's all about the heart, folks. So that's what today is about. It's my day. Why? Because, I don't know, somebody said it was my day. So I'm going to take it. I'm good. I'm down with it. I'm good with it. It's about our hearts. And it's about us all getting that magnetic field going. Getting that energy, that presence going, so that we can go beyond the personal psyche into the social psyche. We're creating a social psyche in this room. We're all connecting and we're going to vibrate. And then we're going to pump it right out the roof into the extended psyche, limitless psyche, because that's where everyone you know who's struggling, everyone you know who's in pain, everyone you know who's confused, everyone you know who feels hopeless, everyone you know who needs a hand up can draw that energy from the universal psyche, the universal mind of Chit. So that's the idea. You down for it? Okay, that's great. I appreciate it. It would have been weird if everybody went, no! And I'm like, whoa, wow. You know, you guys look really crunched back there. And what I'm wondering is maybe we can move up this whole section of the room. Can you guys, if there's any space coming forward of the mats, can you move, go ahead and move all the way up. From here, you're good. You're okay on this side. But it's just over here. We've got 4 people in the back who are they're just praying that we don't do plow pose or something, you know, and have to end up anchoring themselves in the drywall. Okay, fantastic. Oh, and by the way, are we live? We are live? For the last 2 weeks in a row, this is Ajit Dev. God bless Ajit Dev. She helps me in so many ways. She's a great teacher. And she was in a level 2 course, and so I came to set up the live streaming by myself. And of course I do everything in the last 10 seconds if it's at all possible. And it was asking for a code, and for 2 weeks there have been people all around the world who are, for the 9 weeks previous, had been doing the Sunday connection with us, and they didn't get it. So we're back. Waheguru. Pray for peace, vibrate, lay down, it's all going to happen. Okay. So sit straight if you would. We begin every class with a mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Just catch it. Fake it. Make a little sound. What you want to do when you chant is you want to feel the vibration that is created when you match up your physical body with your pranic body, with the pavan, with the air, with the voice. So when we chant Om, it's an NG with the root of the nose going up. Om, ong, 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 ong. You want to vibrate through the sinuses so the pituitary gland will secrete, vibrate, change the blood chemistry, change the electricity in the body, change the magnetic field of the body, change your presence, and there, through that chain of cascading event, you change your presence. You become you as you choose to be. If you want to vibrate craziness, you can be crazy. You want to vibrate divinity, you can be divine. Anger, anything you, it's up to you. Nobody has the right, really, or the faculty to decide for you. Because you are a human being, the light of your mind right now. When we chant Om Namo, I bow to that creative, active principle of the infinity, the Om in action. Om Namo. I'm bowing to that thing that's making my cells replicate and vibrating, and every sensation I have, and every thought that freaks me out, and every thought that's so divine. All of this stuff is being created by the infinity. And I bow to that power, that force, because that's in essence who and what we are. Hami Hum Brahm Hum. Guru Dev Namo. Guru, dark to light. Dev, unseen, transparent. That subtle force that manifests itself in the knowing. Joy, ease, knowing, liberation. They're the 4 qualities that balance tension, pressure, stress, and friction that make this world operate. So when we vibrate this mantra, we're just bowing to that frequency of totality manifesting in the individuality. So put your hands in prayer pose. Pull the thumbs back at the sternum. Close your eyes. From the base of the palms all the way to the fingertips. Relax your elbows down. And concentrate at the root of the nose. Roll your eyes gently to that point, like the eyebrows meet. Key point. And feel your breath. Devote so much of your mental acuity to sensitivity that you can just feel your body. You can just feel your breath. That you can simply be you. And now we'll vibrate Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep. Exhale deep. Pull the belly all the way back. Inhale deep to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Let your whole body vibrate. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Hold the posture, keep your eyes closed. Relaxing your breath, I'd like you to please begin a light breath of fire. Just rhythmically exhaling, repetition of exhale by pulling the lower belly back, pushing the air out of the nose. Connect your navel point with your heart center behind your hands. So feel that breath of life as it sort of sparks between those two locations, below the umbilicus, into the center right behind the sternum. Keep your sensitivity. And keep your eyes closed if you can. What I'd like you to do is separate your hands and reach up and out diagonally, up at a 60-degree angle with the palms facing inward. If you have confusion, just look at me. Just like that. And continue your breath of fire. "60 degrees. If you need to move on your mat so that you don't conflict with the arms, do so, please. Yoga is the science of tension and angles. Angles are important. Lock into the 60-degree angle. Palms face each other, Mickey. Turn them in. Other way. All the way. There you go. Feel it. When you turn your palms in, you feel a pressure through the wrist, down through the elbow. Try to lock the elbow all the way to an opened armpit. And this is a conduit through which your magnetic field receives and transmits energy out into your auric body. Now inhale very deep. Hold the breath, hold the posture, and pump your belly in and out 16 times. And after you've done 16 through the nose, exhale deeply, lock in the posture, then inhale deep again and continue. What you're doing is we're adding the fire center, the Nabhi chakra. We're stimulating that fire, that creative fire. If you have shoulder issues, elbow issues, just take care of yourself. But if you have a shoulder issue, doesn't mean that you can't pump your belly. Come on, do your best. A little more than a half a minute to go. This really strengthens your electromagnetic field. You know, that's your presence. You know, when you walk in a room and somebody turns around and realizes that that someone came in the room. You didn't make any noise. It was your magnetic field. They could feel it. Last 20 seconds. Come on. Pump. Pump. You know, this is just one little class where you get a chance to just make such a big difference for yourself. Now inhale deep. Belly out. Lift. Dip. Deep, 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 deep. Hold the breath. Squeeze the root block. That means the sphincter, around the sex organ. Now gracefully relax the breath. Bring the hands down. Immediately come up onto your heels. If you can't, put something between your legs or else stay in a cross-legged position. That's okay if you have to. Come onto your heels. Immediately put your arms straight out to the sides. And you want to lock the elbow and let the hands hang loose. Limp wrists. Just like this. Now take and extend the wrist out toward the sides about another 1/4 inch and you'll feel the armpit open. Straight spine, head over heart, shoulders over hips. Close your eyes and begin a good strong breath of fire. Rhythmic, rhythmic. Try your best to have your arms be parallel to the ground. Just like magnets, everything has a centrifugal and a centripetal force. There's an expansion and contraction. It's the nature of the physical world. You, in your body, are setting up a field of energy where you are extending yourself relative to the planet Earth. And so you want your arms to be parallel to the strong field. Hey, if Mother Earth didn't have a strong field, we'd all be floating in space, right? We call it gravity. So that's pulling us down. That's drawing us down. And you're working with that force. Hands are limp. Hands are limp. Hands are limp. Parallel. Parallel. A little more. Right there. Feel the difference. You can feel a difference. You know, Kundalini Yoga isn't easier when it's done specifically. It's just more effective. You know? Steady, steady, steady. Come on, Kina, you can do it for 15 seconds. You're doing great. Okay, folks, 25 seconds. Stretch the armpit open. Try to relax the hands. You're creating a juxtaposition there, right? So on one hand, you're extending, you're exerting, and then you're relaxing at the same time. This stimulates that flow, that connection. Final 12 seconds. Good strong breath. This is for your heart center. Now inhale deep, belly out, chest up, deep, 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 deep. Now hold the breath, stretch in your posture, keep your chin in line. Stretch, stretch, open the armpit, stretch. Do not move, cannon fire out. Through the nose, quick deep inhale, all the way to the base, all the way to the base. Deep, deep, deep. Now stretch and squeeze your spine in toward itself. Tighten the butt cheeks. Stimulate the magnetism through the compression. Cannon fire out. Quick inhale. Now hold and pressurize. Because when you compress tissue, sparks, magnetic field responds without exploding. Let the pressure off. Now lean back on your hands. Your spine should be at about a 60-degree angle. Bring your chin in line so it's a straight line from the crown down through to the coccyx all the way down the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale deep. Hold the breath and pump your belly in and out for as long as you can. And when you have to exhale, let the breath out gracefully and then take deep breath in and repeat. Keep your head in line with your spine. It'll create a pressure in the back of your neck, stimulating the thyroid. We're stimulating, we're exerting at the navel point. Final 30 seconds. Steady as you go. You're taking the power of the life force in your breath and you're moving it. You're pushing it in and out. Pumping at the navel point. 10 seconds. Inhale. Keep the posture, let the breath go. Spread your knees a bit. Now lean back further. See if you can hit a 30-degree angle, which is a little more than halfway down. Adjust yourselves as you need to. Now again, try to keep your chin in line so that your head is in line with your spine. Close your eyes and continue the exercise. Inhale deep, hold the breath, and pump in and out powerfully as long as you can. Now keep your head in line. Try not to let your head drop all the way back. We're stimulating the parathyroid. Thyroid and parathyroid. Parathyroid hitchhikes on the thyroid. They're master glands. They change the blood chemistry. We are chemically driven. That incredible computer we call a brain. The cerebral spinal fluid that it floats in, through which the electrical current communicates and mind manifests through that brain, through the nodes in there communicating. Infinite potential. It depends on the fluid. And this has a strong effect on building, strengthening, enriching that fluid. You're doing great, folks. 25 seconds. "15 seconds. Think about what you're doing. Squeeze and push in and push out. Pump, pump. Inhale. Exhale, release the breath. Now bring yourself up, stay on the heels, bring your forehead all the way to the ground, and extend your arms straight out with the palms flat together in a pranam, in a bowing posture. And just relax in that posture for 1 minute. Let your heart rate adjust. Let your breath rate slow. Without moving, stop fighting the posture. I'm going to chant and you're going to repeat. The words are Ong, O-N-G, and So-Hung, S-O-H-U-N-G. Ong, 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 Ong. Vibrate your skull. So-Hung, 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 So-Hung. Ong, 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 ong. So-Hung, 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 So-Hung. Trying to feel it in your head and your heart. Ong, 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 ong. So-Hung, 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 So-Hung. 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 Vibrate. Ong, 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 ong. So-Hung, 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 So-Hung. The creative force is every part of me. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Balance your brain, balance your heart. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Last few times, you inside of you. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Last round. Ong, 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 ong. So hung, so hung, so hung, so hung. Relax your breath. Now feel your safe self continue to vibrate. Listen to the sound in your mind. See if you can feel it in your body. And try to let this vibration of the infinite creative force manifesting every cell, every fiber, every atom of my being. Feel yourself coming into being. Take that sensitivity, inhale, and please come up, put your legs straight out in front of you. Extend your legs straight out in front of you. Bounce them out if you need to. Take and do a forward stretch. Now, everyone's different. Their hips are in different flexibilities. So if you can just grab your knees, but try and pull back on your hands, drop your shoulders and your head forward, your shins, your ankles, your toes, whatever you can do. Reach forward, and once you begin to loosen up a little bit, let your back go, let your head fall. And try to elongate your spine and let yourself fall forward as much as you can. If it's a struggle to grab your toes, grab your shins. Allow this rich blood to move. Allow the energy to flow. Allow the life force to manifest in a sensitive way. Try not to fight the posture. Once you get elongated, just grab a hold and then let everything go. We're balancing all of that physical and subtle energy. Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, is an incredible practice. He combined so many effective technologies together for this age, for you and me. Last 15 seconds, just hang there. Now gracefully come up. Bring your hands behind you. Put your feet side by side. Press your hips up. Drop your head back. And begin a breath of fire. Take what your body will give you. Do your best. Press through the hips. Try to be in a flat line, back platform. Drop your head back. Continue your breath of fire and start to walk your heels out away from each other until unless you have a bad knee, walk your heels out until they're spread, and then once they're out, walk them back in and out. You'll feel it's going to really tweak in the lower back and through the pelvis. Keep the breathifier going as best you can. Last few seconds. Walk your feet back until they're side by side. Inhale. Exhale, immediately come down and reach forward. Hang forward. Hang forward. Try your very best. Elongate, elongate, elongate. "15 seconds. Try to just let everything go. Now inhale, exhale, and pull forward. Let the breath in, come up, lie on your back, arms at the sides, palms up. And please try to relax your entire body from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head. Try to keep your arms in somewhat close to your side so that everybody can have their arms flat. Palms up if you possibly can. Release your lower back. Release your shoulders. This mantra is vibrating that we are the infinity. We are God. A chord. A little more than a minute more to just let yourself go. If you feel resistance, raise your belly with an inhale, fill your lungs a bit, and then just let go. Let the breath go. Let the body go. Go as deep as you can. Try to relax your heart. Use your mind. Connect with your true self, your Satnam. For 30 more seconds, try to dead drop. Dead drop. Don't hold your feet. Don't hold your hands. Don't hold your face. Don't hold your ears or your scalp. It's okay just to totally release to Mother Earth. Take a nice deep breath in. Let the breath go. Go to one side or the other. Help yourself up with your hands. Come sitting up on the left heel with the right leg extended. Now, in this position, the key to doing this modified Mahamudra is to keep your spine straight. So the extent of your leaning forward may be restricted to here to keep your spine straight. Whatever you got to do, you want to try and keep that spine straight. A little bit of a chin lock. You're like this. So you can reach down, you can grab. If you can grab your foot, grab around the toe with the right hand, bring your left hand to the instep, elongate, lift your heart center, put your chin lock in, grab your knee, whatever you can grab. Now lock in, close your eyes, inhale deep. Exhale deep. Pull the belly back, hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, belly back. Squeeze all the air out. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deep inhale. Deep, deep, deep. Exhale. Belly back, straight spine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Chin lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Straight spine. Stretch your spine. Exhale. Elongate the spine and hold the breath out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Full breath. Exhale. Full breath. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. After this, there's a 5-minute layout. Exhale. Stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale deep. Straight spine. Exhale deep. Push it out. Now hold it out. 1, 2, 3. Stretch. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Belly out. Lift the chest. Exhale. Belly back. Elongate. Squeeze it out. Hold it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Deep. Exhale. Deep. Lock it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. Inhale deep. Deep, deep. Exhale powerfully. Now extend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten your spine. 6, 7, 8. Let the breath in. Gracefully come up. Release the leg. Come lying back on your back. And once again, adjust yourself down to the floor, arms at the sides, palms up, and totally relax. Let this stimulation of glandular secretion, of nervous system movement, and the energetic flow in your magnetic field, just let everything flow as you deeply, deeply relax. Take a cleansing breath, fill your lungs, and then let it go and go a little bit deeper. Let yourself go. How do I put this on repeat? About now, your body's going to want to rewind. So concentrate, be present, don't disappear. Take a breath in, let the breath gracefully return to its source as you release your hips, your shoulders, your back, your arms, your right side, your left side. Just let everything go. Concentrate on how it feels where your body touches the earth. That point where you're touching, just release any resistance you have. And feel what you feel. When thoughts come into your mind, return your focus to the sensation of relaxation. And if you need to take a cleansing breath to reset yourself, that's what you want to do. It's your practice, it's your experience. Let your feet go, let your face go. One more minute. Let the frequency of the mantra and the music pull any resistance, any expectation, any resistance. Let your soma go. Take a nice deep cleansing inhale and let it go. Now you may have to adjust yourself laterally a little bit on your mats, because I want you to take and put your arms behind you, and those of you in the very back, just work out the best you can. Put the arms all the way behind you on the ground with the palms facing up. If you give somebody a little foot massage, it's okay, don't worry. But just adjust so that you can accommodate each other, please. Best you can. Beautiful. Now in this position, I'd like you to take your left leg and point the toe forward. Lock the knee. Raise it to 90 degrees and begin a breath of fire for 30 seconds. That's it. No big deal. Now, if you can't get to 90 degrees by locking when you lock the leg, come up as high as you can, but try to lock the leg. Best you can. You're doing great. Arms are relaxing on the ground. Now inhale. Hold the breath, switch legs. Other leg up. Exhale, resume breath of fire. Steady, steady. You have to have another relaxation. Exertion, circulation, relaxation. These are the 3 legs on the stool of yoga. So exert yourself. Exert yourself so you can build the energy. You can build the magnetism. You can build the strength so that body can know it can be strong and flexible. That way you can be you in all circumstances and flexible to meet life as it unfolds. Last few seconds. Stay with it. Inhale deep. Let the breath go. Lower the leg. Arms at the sides. Palms up. And once again, please let your body go. If you feel yourself beginning to rewind, take a slow, deep breath and let the breath go and try to let the body adjust. Use your own command voice in your mind and just tell your body to let go. The water flows through the open hose. The energy moves through the body that has no resistance. Just redirect that tightness into line with relaxation. Another half a minute. Let your body go. Let your shoulders go. Let your face go. Keep talking to yourself. Love your body. This is where yoga occurs, in the relaxation. Parasympathetic nervous system is in healing. Balancing the prana and the apan. That's what we just did. The inflow and the outflow. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. Now rub your palms briskly together, please. Briskly. Strong, 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 strong. You're going to put them on your kidneys, so really grab them. Very good. Now relax your arms down. What I'd like you to do is bring yourself up into a shoulder stand. That means that you press your legs up toward the ceiling and you support your lower back with your hands. Ideally, you're in a straight line from your feet down to your shoulders. And now the tricky part. No, this wasn't the tricky part. Now the tricky part, what I'd like you to do is to take and spread your legs 3 feet open. Hold them. Now don't drop them backwards. You got to keep them in line with your spine. If you got to adjust in your place, don't put your legs on somebody else. Come on. All right, now begin a breath of fire. Rotate your pelvis as you need to. The feet are 3 feet apart. If you're a ballerina, we understand, but you know. Now try to not have your feet behind your head. Try to have your feet more toward the ceiling. This is for the heart center. You inside of you. Less than a minute to go. Come on, come on. Straight up, straight up. Angles, angles, angles. I know it's hard. I get it. But you can do it. You can do it. It's a matter of seconds. Just a matter of seconds. Literally last little few seconds here. Come on. Steady, steady. You're almost there. It's not a small affair to stimulate and strengthen the heart muscle and to open the sacred heart of your own divinity. Last few seconds. Legs together, inhale. Exhale, lower down, slow and easy, totally to your back, and let your body go. Concentrate at your heart center, please. Concentrate at your heart center. You don't have to move. You don't have to do anything. If it helps you, you can touch the center of your chest to give you a point of orientation. And then bring the arms down, totally relax, and focus your attention at your heart. Right at the ANAHATA. You want to build a really strong bridge there. So when the emotion and the winds of the cyclone of test comes to you, you have that strong bridge that'll carry you to the calm on the other side of the storm. "35 more seconds. Let it go. Let the body go and let the heart center, that center of the chest, that has the strongest magnetic field. The heart muscle is stronger than any other in the body magnetically. It entrains with life. Let yourself go. Let it just beat and synchronize with the creative force. We are God. Extend your arms straight up toward the ceiling, shoulder width apart, palms facing in toward each other. Put your legs side by side, lightly press your toes forward, keeping your head on the ground. Please inhale and bring your heels barely off the ground, 6 inches maximum. Now exhale as you lower the heels to the ground, push your chin into your chest, lift your head off the ground. Exhale. Inhale, lower the head, raise the heels. Exhale, and continue your own pace and rhythm. Try to create a flow so that the entire corpus is involved. It's not two different movements. The head and the feet are constantly moving at the same time with the breath. The breath comes in, the head touches down, and the heels and the toes are pointed. You let the breath out as you lower down and you raise the head, pushing the chin fully toward the chest. Coordinate the movement as best you can. And concentrate at your heart. This is for the heart center. These last few exercises of the set, there's only one after this, are to open the heart, to strengthen the connectivity of the divinity and the infinity within your unique oneness, you-ness. That's where unisonness comes from. You being you, it's your you-ness. Connected with the divine. Steady, 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 steady. Stretch your body, stretch your body. Intermediate students, push yourself. Come on. Take what your body will give you. Don't leave any on the table. Final 22 seconds. Don't leave anything on the table. Come on. Stretch. Head and feet move at the same time. You have to use your belly. You push the energy up to the heart. Then you push your chin into the chest. You push the energy down to the heart. Relax the exercise. Put your arms at your sides. Palms facing up. Concentrate deeply at your heart, please. If you can feel it beating, just dance with the beat. Just let yourself vibrate with every pump of that heart. It's the first thing that shows up when the body vessel is being formed to carry you as a consciousness of a soul. It's with you throughout your life. And it's constantly vibrating thou, 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 the thou of thee and me. Connect with your divinity at your heart. One more minute. Inhale. Exhale, let the breath go. Bring yourself sitting up, please. In an easy cross-legged posture, reach across your body and hold on to your upper arms. Once you get set, close your eyes and try to have it so that your head is over your heart, your shoulders are over your hips, nice straight spine. Now center yourself in this very cozy, protected cocoon. Let your body settle into the luminous egg that surrounds you, or your auric field. Now, keeping your spine straight, your shoulders absolutely steady, just drop the head forward. Spine is perfectly straight. Now roll the head in one direction on top of the spine. Nice smooth pace. Ear, front, ear, back, ear, front, ear, back, all the way around. Reverse direction, please. Just you inside of you. Try to keep your shoulders and your chest stable. Just let the weight of the head drive the movement. Complete your rotation with the head upright. Inhale, please. Exhale, relaxing your breath. Keep the hands where they are. I'd like you to bend at the waist and try to bring your hand forward to touch the ground, up and down 10 times quickly. Quickly, stimulating the base all the way up through the spine. Up and down 10 times. And when you're complete, just sit up straight, relax the arms. Take a deep cleansing breath and relax. Now please take your arms and stretch them up like this and just shake your hands. Shake, shake. Elbows, shoulders, shake good. A little bit of the spine. Now you could feel you're moving the magnetic field around you, so shake it up pretty good. All right, relax down. Now you can either put your hands in your lap or in Gyan Mudra, where the thumb and the forefinger touch, back of the wrists on the knees. This meditation is a very powerful meditation, and this meditation is to heal, console, and wash away any negativity that you feel. So first we're going to wash ourselves clean in a matter of 4 or 5 minutes at the most. And then we're going to lie down and we're going to vibrate out to heal and give peace and love a chance, internally and beyond. So, sit straight. With your eyes almost fully closed, look down at the tip of your nose. The breath is in 8 equal strokes coming in. So the belly will go out, 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 wider, wider, and then all the way up at the top, 8 strokes in. And then as you exhale, 1 smooth stroke through the nose as well, pulling the belly all the way back, and try to time it so that they're equal. So you segment the breath 8 times in. Each time you inhale, start at the root, start at the anus, sex organs, navel point, heart center, throat, third eye, crown, surrounding field of light. So that's 8 strokes in, all the way up in full. And then as we exhale, we just let all of that merge, pulling the belly all the way back. Wah, 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 wah. Guru, my teacher, is the infinite ecstasy of the divine. So please begin. 8 strokes in through the nose, 1 stroke out through the nose. Wah, 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 wah. Guru. Your pace, your rhythm, if you have a big lung capacity, you want to use the whole thing, so you may breathe slower. If you have a small lung capacity, then chop it in 8 equal parts and then exhale it out. And use the belly. The belly goes out, 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 wider, 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 all the way into the auric field. And then beyond, as you pull the belly back and you get taller. So 8 times you get a little wider, a little wider, a little bigger, moving up the spine all the way to the crown and beyond. And then as you exhale and you pull that belly back, you're merging with the divine, Guru, that unseen, unknown, infinite source that takes me from darkness to light. Steady as you go. Try to keep your spine straight. Steady, steady. Look down, tip of the nose, keep the head upright. Create a pressure through the optic nerve, stimulate the pituitary. You want to heal yourself through this breath, through this focus. Pull the belly all the way back so that any negativity that's just hiding can be released. Keep your chin down so your forehead is straight. Don't drop it too far. 8 strokes in, 1 long stroke out. Almost there. Please pull your belly back, exhale fully, close your eyes, and then drop the belly forward and inhale deep. Deep, deep, deep. Exhale, let the breath go. Let the breath be as loose and light as possible. And at this point, say your prayer. Heal yourself. Take a slow cleansing breath in with the eyes closed. And as you let the breath go, wash yourself clean. And take another deep, full breath in. And as you exhale, wash yourself clean so that you're a perfectly crystalline, beautiful tuning fork. And you can choose. You can either sit or you can lie on your back. And from the tuning fork of yourself, please begin to vibrate and send out the frequency of peace and healing. You're connected to all and everything, to everyone. And through you, you can extend the white light of conscious healing. Let yourself go. Let your body go and vibrate. Listen to the sound with your whole body. Please locate yourself, your consciousness, your awareness. Feel your body. And consciously from the core of your body, the core of your being, vibrate that all may be healed, that peace may manifest and be available to anyone who needs it. out and out, further and further. See yourself as a sun, shining. Once again, consolidate yourself into a single point of awareness and intention and prayer. From this consolidated place of yourself, beam out in all directions peace, calm, and love. Boundless, limitless, without condition, absolute purity. And bring yourself as an agent of peace into the present moment, and with a deep inhale and exhale and another deep inhale, squeeze your body tight and explode out. Let your light penetrate. And as you let the breath go, do it 2 or 3 more times, and inhale and hold, and with all of your might, squeeze every soul, every cell, and vibrate. Peace, love, understanding. Heal your environment. and heal the entire world. For 15 seconds, remove yourself from the equation and be the pure channel of divine love, and let it flow through you, limitless, absolute. Please inhale nice and smooth and deep. Keep your eyes closed, let your breath go. Move your hands and your feet. Rotate your wrists and ankles if you're on your back. Stretch your arms behind you. Stretch your body tip to tip. Now cat stretch from side to side if you're lying flat. And when you're ready, lying on your back, pull your knees in and rock on your spine side to side and up and down the full length of your spine. And come sitting up in an easy cross-legged posture. Anchor yourself so that you're stable and straight. As we all put our hands in prayer pose. Eyes closed, thumbs pulled back. With no doubt, with no reservation, vibrate out and out and out. Send your love out. Send your peace, your love, generated by your manifestation, by you. Put your whole self, your heart, for God's sake, your whole heart, and vibrate. You will be healed. You will know love because you are love. Without opening your eyes, extend your arms straight up. Let the palms separate. Stretch your armpits and come back to that 60-degree angle with the palms facing inward. And stretch your fingers wide apart. And be the transmitter and the receiver. In gratitude, in grace, and in thanks. And bring your hands back into prayer pose. May the long time sun shine upon you. Our love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. O divine source of all existence, lover of all, giver of all, vibration and light within all, we humbly thank Thee for this life, for this mind, for this experience. As we move forward in life unfolding, give us the grace and the grit to always be kind, to always let our caring show, to be compassionate. And as we receive Thy love, may we love others. If it be Thy will and Thy grace, through us, bring peace onto this earth. Through us, bring prosperity and oneness to every single existence contained within and without, infinite and finite. Give us the gift of consciousness. May we know our Satnam, our true self, is a reflection of Thee. Inhale for a long Satnam. Satnam, bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you. Oh, you did such a good job. Wow. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing yourselves with each other and together as a group to vibrate this very important thought. Because our feelings come from our thoughts, folks. That's the way it works. So what you think is how you feel. So think peace, feel peace, be peace. And when someone is suffering, just take a little bit of you and give it to them. That's all it takes. I feel honored that you're here. Thank you. Sadhana.